Hey guys, it's Jen, and it is now already September favorites. Oh my goodness. Everything is happening way too fast. I wanted to share with you guys some of the things I've been loving this month, and I'm going to start off with this bronzer from Marc Jacobs. It's something I've been using for quite a while, but especially a lot this month. I feel like I've had a lot of days where I just did bronzer without blush. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like holding on to the last bits of summertime where I just wanted a little bit of a neutral bronzy face without the extra color. I've been really enjoying this Tantastic Omega Bronze. This is the shade next to my face. As you can see, it's a little bit more of a neutral bronze. I tend to go for ones that aren't overly cool, because sometimes with shades like Benefit's Hoola Bronzer, it tends to look almost a little bit ashy and purple on my skin since I have such yellow undertones. But I feel like this is a really perfect, just neutral bronze. It doesn't lean too warm or too cool on my skin. Plus, I like that it is a ginormous pan because I just like using a really big bronzing brush and then sort of like contouring in my cheeks in there. And sometimes when the bronzer is like too small, I feel like it doesn't get on the brush evenly. So this is a gigantic pan. It's gonna last me forever. And it also smells like coconuts. Smells really nice. Oh, and of course, I also like the white packaging. I feel like a lot of companies don't do that. Most Marc Jacobs things are really black, and I just really like the white. And it's also really nice and has a very thin profile, which I love. Can fit it in my drawer easy. Next, I wanted to talk about some skincare. This is a new to me brand. It is Korean skincare. This is a moisturizer that only has 12 ingredients. This is by Make Prem, and it is their Safe Me Relief Moisture Cream 12. And the really amazing thing about this is that it just doesn't have a lot of the extra filler ingredients that aren't necessarily good for your skin. Even for the most sensitive of skins out there, you guys know that I do tend to have a little bit of sensitive or reactive acne-genic kind of skin, and this has been really lovely. I will say it's a little bit on the lighter gel kind of side, so if you have really dry skin, it might not be hydrating enough. You might need to layer some oils with it underneath, but in general, it is just a really lovely, very basic moisturizer, and it's something that's really honestly safe enough that I feel like even if I were to use it on Arya's skin or any kind of like babies, or if my skin is just being really crazy and having a lot of inflammation, this is what I go for to just sort of calm it down. Not because it has calming ingredients, but there's literally nothing in it that's going to make my skin react, which is sometimes what we all need, and definitely I've had that a few different times this month. It's a little bit fluffy and reminds me a lot of my Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. Love it. Speaking of skincare, I wanted to mention a product in my How to Get Rid of Hyperpigmentation video, which if you haven't seen that, I will link that up above. And hyperpigmentation is just something that I've struggled with for such a long time in my life. I wanted to let you guys know what I do to just sort of get rid of those pesky brown spots. And one of the things that is my go-to is the Drunk Elephant T.L.C. Sukari Babyfacial. It's kind of a mouthful, but basically this is a 25% AHA, 2% BHA chemical exfoliating mask. I would just use this maybe once a week. If your skin's being really extra frustrating, maybe do it twice a week. And you really literally only just put this on your face when your face is clean and leave it on for about 20 minutes. And then when you rinse it off, your skin is so soft and so smooth. But I think the biggest difference I saw for my skin is actually the next morning. I usually do my face masks in the evening at night before I'm about to go to bed. But the next morning after using this, my skin is always much softer. I feel like my pores are a lot clearer. And when I put on makeup, it just slips on a lot easier, and I just am obsessed with this. It's probably my favorite AHA BHA peel that I own. And by peel, I don't mean like your skin is peeling. It just works its magic. You don't actually see anything weird happening. You just put it on, rinse it off, and then your face looks like magic. Wait, your face face looks like magic. This is magic, makes your face look nice. Next, I have a lipstick kind of product that I've really been enjoying. Again, it's my second K-beauty of this month's favorites. Actually, I'm wearing this on my lips today. This is the two-tone lipstick. As you guys know, Koreans are obsessed with the gradient lip, and sometimes it can be really difficult to maneuver your lipstick exactly the right way to get it evenly on your lips, but Laneige actually came out with a line of lipsticks where it's already built in. There's literally 2 colors of lipstick inside the container. So what you do is you have the colorful side on the inside of your lips, kind of like you sucked a popsicle and you get that gradient effect. And then on this particular shade, the other one is white, which is just sort of clear. So when you apply it like this and then you flip it around and have the color again on the inside of the lips, it just creates this nice gradient effect with basically no effort. I did just kind of blot my lips together to just blend everything out, but otherwise it kind of does all of the grunt work for you. And the cool thing is they actually have a lot of different shades. It's not just bright red or bright orange. There are ones that go from like a neutral tan to a pink. There are just so many different varieties, but I kind of like this super basic one, which is just number 4 Milk Blurring 1230, and it's just a clear to a red. It's very classic in my opinion, just looks really nice and easy if you want that popsicle lip kind of look. Finally, my last favorite this month is a concealer I've been really adoring. This one is from Christian Dior. This is the Diorskin Forever Undercover Concealer, and I've been using shade 21. This is, I would say, a little bit more on the drier concealer formulas, but I find that this is in between enough that I can use it everywhere on my face. So my hyperpigmentation spots and the redness around my nose and my mouth. And I also use this on my under eyes. So this is just a really fantastic all over spot concealer to just sort of even out and brighten things. Like I said before, it is slightly on the matter side. So if you have really dry skin, you might want a little bit more of a hydrating formula, especially for the under eye area. But for most like normal to oily skin, I feel like this is a really great option if you're looking for a new concealer. And if you have close to my skin tone, 021 is a little bit more yellow undertone, a little bit thicker, so it does have really high coverage. So overall, this is the shade that I use to just sort of brighten areas on my face. So like in my T-zone, down my nose, the redness around my nose, spot concealing, and under my under eye circles. So I guess that is about it for this month's favorites. It went by really quickly. I feel like I was very efficient this month. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, I would absolutely love it if you would hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to see more of my videos, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye!